everyone, it's Lila Jessica, and in this video, we are going to be talking about Stranger Things. I went to 3 Stranger Things themed events, and while I reflect on those exciting experiences, I wanted to make these Stranger Things cookies and answer some questions regarding the show. As you know by now, my favorite color is pink, so I couldn't resist getting the Pinkomania cookie kit from Stranger Things. So we'll also need some melted butter and eggs. I don't have any eggs, so I'm just going to use some applesauce because you can use that as a substitute. It's like a plant-based substitute for eggs, so we'll try that and hope it works. I was hoping these would be like pre-made, even though if I read it would say that, so that's on me. First thing I went to was a Stranger Things inspired area at the Lucky Rabbit located in Hattiesburg, Mississippi. Lucky Rabbit is 2 stories tall, packed with vintage finds and quirky gifts. Admission is free, so if you can resist the fun knickknacks, I recommend it. I ended up buying a Kit Kat clock. I love her, she's so cute. Let's get to baking the cookies. First, let's put our hair up. As we wait for the butter to melt, I'm going to answer one of the questions. Our first question is, who's your favorite character and why? Oops, let me get that. And we have the butter. So to answer the question, I believe my favorite character is probably Jim Hopper. I think he starts off as rough and I don't care for him at that time, but really quick he develops in his relationship with the main characters. He takes care of these kids and none of the kids are his, so I think that's really awesome. And even though he reflects the loss of his daughter on 11 or Elle, he's still providing for her and the rest of the kids, so I really appreciate that. And he just takes care of things and stands up as an adult, I believe should. I don't think those kids should have been involved in anything, of course, so I think that's great that he stepped up where he could. Those kids were too adventurous for me. I would not be doing that even at this age. We'll need about half. So the instructions specifically state that you need to mix this with a wooden spoon. I don't have a wooden kitchen spoon. This is a wooden, part of a face mask kit thing that I got. I have never used this though, so I guess it will now become a kitchen wooden spoon. Let's go ahead and answer another question. Which character do you think is most like you? I don't think any of these characters are like me at all. I would not be involved in any kind of way. I would move out of town. I don't know how, assuming that I would be a kid in this instance, but I would not be there. I can tell you that. So if I had to choose, I guess that would be Lucas Sinclair, since he's the most cautious. But like I said, he is in doing stuff in the end. But I wouldn't, I'm not like that. I'm very scared. I When I hear strange noises, I do not go towards it. I also think his little sister is so funny. She might be my favorite character. I don't know. And also Dart's so cute. I think it's so sweet how he became such a good little creature, for lack of a better word. I don't want to call him a monster because he's just so precious. You really come to love him, and it just shows that maybe things can be worked out. Our next question is, who do you predict will die in the finale? I just hope they get rid of Vecna once and for all. I love how this cookie dough is so rainbow colored. It reminds me of unicorns, so I'm very happy about that. Let's cut out some roller skates now. 1, Another free admission experience is Stranger Things, the official store at the Las Vegas Strip. Take photos in Joyce's living room, shop in the Starcourt Mall, explore the lab, play games at the Palace Arcade. Just know that you might come face to face with the Demogorgon. You've been warned. This store has gnarly merch and rad moments. They have exclusive and custom pieces as well. And we're ready to put it in the oven. Okay, the cookies are in the oven now, so while we wait for them to finish baking, let's answer another question. What are your biggest theories for the final series? I honestly don't have any, but I would love to hear from you guys if you have any theories. I haven't seen anything on social media regarding the show to see any theories or conspiracy theories out there, but hopefully as I start watching this newest season, it will come up on my FYP more often. While we wait for the cookies to cool, let's answer another question. Will be the key to defeating Vecna once and for all? He is definitely connected to Vecna and important, but I think 11 is ultimately the person that's key to defeating Vecna, and she'll probably have to perform some sort of exorcism on Will. Before we begin decorating the cookies, let's answer our final question. What do you think about the unanswered questions like how the Russians built the base under the mall? Honestly, construction is going on all the time, so perhaps they paid off the owner of the mall for continual construction and then built the base. I'm not sure how zoning or if there are any state inspectors, but I'm sure they're able to be paid off as well. So I just think it was a lot of chaos, you know? As I finished decorating the cookies, I wanted to share that lastly, I went to the Stranger Things The Experience, and it is in Seattle. The experience includes an interactive Hawkins lab journey, a mixtape area with 80s foods and drinks for additional costs, and photo ops. This was my favorite, which makes sense. It took forever, but I finally finished decorating. As always, thank you so much for watching. I always appreciate your support. Therefore, please feel free to leave any comments or feedback so I can keep improving. And don't forget to follow me on all my socials, which are linked below. Bye! Hey, baby. I love you too. You're not supposed to be up there. Hi everyone, it's Silent Jessica, and in this video we are going to be talking about Stranger Things. I love you, princess. Mommy's big pet. I went to 3 Stranger Things themed events, And while I reflect on those exciting experiences, I want to make these Stranger Things cookies and answer some questions regarding the show. Wow. Got the butter. We have the butter now. We have the butter now. I don't really want anyone to die, but I hope they get rid of Vecna. I don't know, like once and for all. I'm tired of the game, so that would be nice if they just got that all sorted out. I hope they get rid of Vecna once and for all. I don't know if he necessarily needs to die or anyone, but I just want that to be resolved because I am tired of the same person coming back time and time again. And we're ready to put it in the oven. And we're ready to put it in the oven and start baking. And now it's time to bake. And now it's time to bake. And now it's time to bake. We're going to put it in the oven at 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Honestly, I don't care. I am not the type of person to really think that deep into the plot. Sometimes I do, but I usually find shows more to be short-term entertainment, not my life. So I don't know, but do you know how they did it? I was thinking that potentially they just paid off all the people that they needed to pay off. I feel like people have a price typically, and I think they got the price offered to them and they took that. So the mall person, the construction people, the construction crew to overlook it. I don't know if they brought in an all Russian crew there, but I'm sure they figured out how to get that place down under that mall. So, I don't care. I'm not the type of person to really think that deep into the plot. Sometimes I do, but I usually find movies and shows to be short-time entertainment and not my life. So do you know what they did to get the underground facilities? I don't care. I am not the type of person to really think that deep into a show or movie. The plot, sometimes I do think that deep, but I tend to usually perceive movies and shows to be short-term entertainment, not my life. So I'm not really that thoughtful about the plots. So what do you think? Do you know how they did it?
Oh my God, this is nasty.